Imagine it, you are so close to the top, one of the largest creators in your niche, and at the flip of a switch, you throw it away. What could cause someone to do something like this? And would you do it if you were in their shoes? Some of the world's biggest content creators in YouTube history have been drugged through the mud, only to come out bigger, better, and stronger. However, not many Dead by Daylight content creators have had as treacherous of a ride as 𝗡bre. 𝗡bre is one of the largest Dead by Daylight content creators this community has ever seen, boasting a whopping 1.32 million subscribers and over 363 million views. 𝗡bre would post his first video on February 23rd, 2017 titled Juke Montage. At this time, most of his videos would be a series of montage videos with catchy music, good plays, and no commentary. Many of his videos around this time would receive anywhere from a couple of hundred views to 3,000. These videos would be uploaded into playlists at the time called 360 Mondays. You may know this playlist today as 360 Montages. 𝗡bre would become known in the Dead by Daylight community for his 360s, and he would quickly gain traction. It was not long before he was hitting view counts of close to 10,000 per video. 𝗡bre's channel grew at an extremely fast pace. As his channel grew, he would begin introducing commentary on top of his videos, allowing people to attach a personality to the gameplay. For someone who claimed to be toxic, 𝗡bre would prove to have a very likable personality. 𝗡bre would begin to be recognized in the Dead by Daylight community and would start making content with other large creators during this time period, such as 𝗡cie, 𝗯𝗯, Aaron, and most notably, Ochito, one of the largest scums of this game. On July 19th, 2017, 𝗡bre would receive his first ban from Dead by Daylight, in which the stated would be permanent. He created a video explaining with the skit that he was reported for toxic behavior. 𝗡bre would be back shortly after and begin posting videos to his channel as early as the next day following his ban video. With little context, we didn't have much to go off of, for now that is. For 𝗡bre, this was only the beginning of the roller coaster. 𝗡bre would take his first small break from the game on December 1st of 2017. Although this break would only last a week, this was the start of something bigger. When he returned, he had promises of posting more consistently, as before this, his upload schedule was sort of like my Ferrari. I don't have a Ferrari. Shortly after this, 𝗡bre would reach 30,000 subscribers, a massive milestone. 𝗡bre would continue to post to YouTube, specifically with his Once Upon a Toxic series and Montage series, as these were garnering a large amount of views. The calm before the storm. On March 13th, 2018, tragedy would strike, as 𝗡bre would seemingly disappear for a week, and the news bubbled to the surface that he had been banned again. But this time, it wouldn't be such a little bump in the road. It later came out that 𝗡bre was banned on this account for hacking legacy skins into his inventory, a massive offense. The reason he had to back up his actions was due to a bug Dead by Daylight had around this time, where people were losing progress in the game, and this caused him to lose his legacy skins. After many attempts to contact behavior on the incident, he would simply take matters into his own hands. After almost giving up on Dead by Daylight completely, 𝗡bre would make the decision to create a new account and start fresh. All around 𝗡bre, the ground would begin to shatter. Around this time, many discrepancies would begin to surface around this group of players, causing a lot of backlash in the community and tearing it in two, an effect we still feel as of today. Behavior was on a warpath against its most toxic creators. This was not necessarily a bad thing, as the goal was to improve the overall health of the game, and around this time, Ochito would receive the ban hammer. This group, and specifically Ochito, were heavily accused of exploiting game-breaking bugs. The claims were valid, but of course, Ochito would take the brunt of the backlash, as he was the worst one of them all. In attempts to defend Ochito, 𝗡bre had posted a video on March 17th, 2018 regarding this ban, bringing down Dead by Daylight and its creators. 𝗡bre would have strong opinions about the Ochito ban, and for many, this would cause a lot of backlash to also fall onto 𝗡bre, making him one of the most hated Dead by Daylight content creators. Unfortunately, this group and anyone involved with Ochito would be under fire. It was a true make it or break it moment. This video defending Ochito was removed shortly after, and an apology was made to the community and the developers of the game. Admittedly, this was the wrong way to go about it, but there was nothing more than just to push forward. 𝗡bre at this point was tired of the drama and almost forgot the original reason he was making videos to begin with. 𝗡bre was uploading less frequently and less consistently despite his promises for a more frequent upload schedule. It was appearing that the recent drama would bring him crashing down. On May 3rd, 2018, 𝗡bre would address the inconsistencies in his uploading, putting the focus on his laziness. But as you listen listened to him talk about this so-called laziness, it was more apparent that this was beginning to sound like depression. He would also go on to state that he was feeling as if he was getting less connected with his audience. He would make no promises of uploading more frequently, but would announce the beginning of his Twitch journey as a means to mend gaps between uploads. He set out to carve a new path for himself, a healthier path. Going forward, this path would still not be easy. Streaming itself would not last long for Noob, as this would be erratic and inconsistent as well, with many streams cutting out completely due to internet issues. The YouTube channel itself seemed to be in a good state. Although Noob still didn't have a consistent upload schedule, when he would post videos, he would receive millions of views, and passing the 400,000 subscriber mark in March of 2019. Noob's uploads would still decrease in frequency, taking breaks between uploads that would last weeks on end, promising just about every time that he would return that it would be for good and that he would upload more often. This was also around the time that Noob had been moving, and an argument could be made that he was more busy than usual. With this move, he stated he would have better internet, which also means he would be able to return to Twitch. He had very valid arguments as well when it came to the upload schedule, as he wanted to make sure when he would post videos, they would be full of motivation and not just rushed content for the sake of releasing content. Although some people may have not been understanding, it's safe to say that a majority of his community would be understanding. On June 7th, 2020, Noob would celebrate 1 million subscribers on YouTube with a video titled 1 Million Cuties, only to disappear for an entire year directly after. He would return on June 3rd, 2021, only to have the final nail placed in his coffin. He would upload for a few weeks before posting a video titled, "All my videos are getting blocked." His videos were being taken down in most countries due to copyright claims from the music he was using. YouTube was blocking more and more videos every day, being plucked one by one like victims in a horror film. After no uploads following this video, his community was sure that Noob was officially done with YouTube. On May 14th, 2022, Noob would post a video out of the blue titled, "I'm back," an unexpected surprise for his subscribers. For the first time, Noob really got vulnerable with his audience and opened up. Being fully transparent, Noob would let everyone know that he has been burnt out and would branch out to other games on his channel while still uploading Dead by Daylight content in between. Although this strategy has failed some other creators in the past, it is believable that Noob may actually be able to make this work based off the history of some of his non-Dead by Daylight content in the past. To this day, Noob's channel is far from being a dead channel. Even with a sporadic upload schedule, Noob's newer videos still receive hundreds of thousands of views, which I believe really stresses the foundation of the community he built. From the trenches of the most toxic times in Dead by Daylight to seemingly endless amounts of breaks and dealing with the removal of so many videos, Noob would push through. And I will say, we're happy to see you back, Noob. He has earned his place in this community as a creator and learned so many valuable things along the way. From what we could tell by his active Twitter, he appears to be a lot happier. We still don't know if he will truly stay this time, and many people are not relying on it. But if he does, it's obvious he has a seat waiting.